Two more exclusive models from Pop Race. This is from the 2026 HEC or Hobby Expo China this year. Of course, this one, as you see, this is the RWB Porsche 930 Transport in gold chrome. And of course, this one's kind of grew on me like after the event, after all the announcements. When I first saw it, I'm like, another RWB. And then I saw, like a photo in hand photo on Discord last week. I'm like, whoa, that actually looks cool in hand. So, and then I saw some online retailers posting this for over $60. I'm like, no, I'm gonna pass. I'm just gonna, move on and then not buy it. But then opportunity came, and then I got this at a decent price, so I pulled the trigger. So, but I think at least this year I'm done with RWB event models. So yeah, because I'm tapping out. I have so many RWBs. I don't know like how to display them anymore, and they're all the same casting. I usually don't double dip, but now the completionist in me, told me to buy this. Basically, because I have the Las Vegas chrome silver one. If you haven't seen my last video about that, I'll try to link it up here. And also I have the purple and gold one. I'm not sure how in depth I'm gonna go with the reviews. I just want to open this up and then try to plan like how to display this on my shelf, because now I have like 3 of the same cars. This one though, the 930, well, I guess I will take a look because this one is not in chrome, or I hope I don't get the chase because I want like the base green. Let me open this one first. Take a look at the box. I think this is technically my first X-Car toys, even though Pop Race and X-Car toys are the same, right? And they even have like their own store somewhere. I want to say Hong Kong. But yeah, they have their own, physical store somewhere in Asia, so which is cool. Let's see. I don't think this is licensed at all. Yeah, I think maybe RWB. No, I don't see it. Somewhere here. I guess this is technically no. That can't be. No, I don't see. Yeah, so there's a 8% chance of pulling the chase, but I don't see the RWB license, because I know beforehand that this is not going to be licensed by Porsche, which is cool. I'm cool with that. But I thought this was licensed by RWB. But anyways, let's open this up. Oh, there is a tape. Yeah, I'm planning to slow down on event models, because that Roxy set from HEC this year kind of put a bad taste on my mouth, because it's so expensive. It's like one of the retailers in Asia was selling it for $350. I'm like, come on, $350 for 264 scale cars. I mean, I know it's a special model, right? But man, $350. But the completionist in me, because those are the only 2 that I'm missing. So if I get like maybe a good price, which I doubt, because they're still selling for over $250, right, US, and some are selling for over $300. So I don't think I'm gonna get one cheaper than that. But let's see if I get a chase. Yes, okay. I'm actually glad I didn't get a chase. And here is the model. So this is like your preview for, if you haven't heard or if you haven't seen it, Pop Race is releasing the RWB 930 in Apple livery. So that one is, the pre-orders were, sold out like really quick, at least on RC Mart, but I think they put some more up on their website. And casting wise, it looks really, really good. I mean, it shows you like the rivets are not painted, but at least they are present here on the casting, which is nice. You know, the wheels are painted really nice, and then the details are insane. Of course, this is staggered, right? You got thinner wheels in front or regular size wheels, and then you got your wide tires in the back. And this is just a nitpick. This is not a deal breaker, but the thing that I don't love on the tires or on the tires is this idler's printing. It's just too small for me, because if you look at photos online, these are a lot bigger, wider in fact. So these are the font size is too tiny for me. So, but everything else on the side looks really good. Front end looks good as well. The headlights are clear. Bonnet, not much going on. It's pretty plain, right? It's pretty standard for the 930 RWB. Not much going on there. And there's a vent there in the middle. Of course, the raw welt gold banner, windshield banner on top. And let's see, before we go in the back, of course, the canards on both sides are present, and it's well made, and it's a separate piece, unlike, you know, the canards on Trans Hobby that I opened up recently. The canards, unfortunately, are part of the casting, which is, of course, if you do that, you get less details, right? So I like it when companies or other brands make the canards a separate piece like this. So it looks really sharp. And of course, this front lip looks nice as well. And let's take a look at the back window. The back window has the Froster lines and this nice looking wing. And I'm trying to figure out if this is the right, if the wing itself is supposed to be straight like this, or because it's kind of curved. I have to verify if this is supposed to be like that. But it's fine. It looks fine to me. I have to take a look at my other RWB. In fact, when we open that gold one, we'll compare the wing to see if that one is straight, because this one's kind of curving in the middle. So, and of course, your RWB printing in the back in silver. The taillights looks really nice and clear. There's no Porsche lettering on the taillight, which is expected. The exhaust looks fine, painted in silver. At least this one does not look plastic at all, unlike my other 930. But yeah, this one, I don't really have a lot of complaint. There's a lot to like about this model. And of course, the base is metal, and there's some details on it, so which is cool. And there is an opening feature, which is the back. So the engine detail, let's see. I mean, there's some, yeah, it's fine details, painted nicely in silver. It's quite nice. I don't really have any complaints. So yeah, just be careful opening that, because I've seen like photos on Reddit. This one actually arrived without, you know, the engine cover, so which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's the 930 RWB in green. Really love it. So I can't wait for the Apple version of this car. It's gonna be awesome. Roll test, yeah, of course, excellent roller. Now let's take a look at this. Let's open up here. Well, speaking of transport, Pop Race is making two. I think there are two on pre-orders right now. One in the, I think they're the same truck, if I'm not mistaken. But the one on pre-order right now is the Advent one. That one I pre-order right away because I'm trying to set up my Advent shelf. And I think that transport's gonna fit nicely on that shelf. And I have an Advent car, the GR86 by Mini GT. I think I'm planning to put that on there. Yeah. So, and then I think there's also a Pandem version of that transport. So I can't wait. So when I received this box, I was actually surprised how small it is. Because if you compare it to a regular size box, right, it's not that long, because I thought it was longer than this. I like how nice and compact this is. So this is definitely gonna fit on my shelf, no problem. And taking a look at the licenses on the back, of course, X-Car Toys emblem here, or not emblem, but the sticker, Pop Race, and licensed by Pandem, so which is cool. As far as the manufacturer license, I don't see it. Not a big deal though. Of course, this is the 930 set, Pandem Fuso 300, the flatbed transporter. This is my first one, so I'm excited. Oh, actually, there's a flap. There's a nice artwork here. Of course, you got your RWB 930 on the back, and of course the preview, the artwork of the truck or the flatbed, and there's your window, so you can see it right away. It's a lot of gold in one picture. So let's go ahead and open this up. Here we go. So yeah, man, okay, this is not that big. I mean, which is good. Let me see, what's the safest way to, I guess I can do it that way. Okay, let's take, because we'll take a look at the transport. I guess we'll take a look at the car first. After I give you guys a quick tour of this car, I'm gonna get the other two RWBs by Pop Race that I just opened last week. So trying to put them together side by side, right? Yeah, let's start with the wheels. I like to start with the wheels right away. You got your 5-spoke here in chrome. Okay, there's a lot of gold here, but at least the lip is silver, right? So there's your two-tone action going on. At least there's some contrasting color. And of course the idlers, I mentioned that already, that the font is too small. But of course the tires are fine and they're excellent rollers, right? And staggered setup, of course. Front, you got your regular size wheel, and then wide wheels in the back. 5-spoke looks good. And of course the exhaust system is different than the other 930 here, right? Because I believe this is the track version. This is based off of Stella, if I'm not mistaken. And the details are practically the same. You got your rivets. They are present, but they're not painted. Of course, they are painted in, I mean, they're not painted in silver or black. They're just, part of the body and its colors. So it's just gold. Let's see what else. The front end looks, I mean, is it the RWB 930, right? So they're all gonna be the same. I mean, of course, the paint's gonna be different. Of course, the lip, this one right here, this green one has a black lip. This one, of course, they painted it in gold. The turn signals are amber or orange. Headlights are fine and they're clear. I think the housing also is the same. It's like you see that black housing behind the headlight. So that's painted in black. And of course the hood, they're the same. There's a vent inside or not. I mean, this one's painted in gold as well. This one, if you notice, this one is painted in black, at least on the green one. This one's all gold, baby. All gold. The banner, of course, Roll Well is up there. It's present. And back window, the defroster lines, same as the green one right here. And the wing is also curved like the green one. So I think it's supposed to be that way. So it's not super straight, right? I mean, it's kind of curved, which is fine. And of course, their RWB printing, the big RWB in the middle is also there. The exhaust is also painted in chrome silver. And let's take a look at what color they use for the engine. I'm guessing gold. Let's see. Ah, okay. It's actually silver. That's interesting because I think it's part of this piece right here. So that makes sense. So at least there's some contrast, like I said, right, in the beginning. So which is cool. Let me see. Oh, we don't want to force this. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to open that again. But yeah, this one's very, very cool. I like it. Yeah. Again, like I said in my previous video, I can't wait for the Stella version. So now I would have the Stella version, the Stella, and then the 3 chrome cars, and then this one's gonna be it's gonna be displayed right next to that Apple RWB when it comes out. So let me well, actually no, let's take a look at the transport first before I pull out the other chrome RWBs that I have. This one is a lot of gold, and it's quite heavy. Yeah, it's quite heavy, and I don't know how this works, so forgive me. Let me take a look at, or actually let's go ahead and take a look at the side first. I really like the tires. I like the tires. I like how they do the contrast similar to the RWB, right? You got your gold and silver, or gold and chrome. Let's see some sponsors here. It's kind of hard to see because they use a black black font. So of course you got your raw welt B griff, that's RWB, printing there, and there's a bunch more work. Hopefully you guys can see that work. Trust, Grady, Toyo tires, yeah, and a few others. Idlers. Yeah, there's a few sponsor there, and also right here on the door on the driver's side, or actually on the passenger side because it's a right-hand drive. Very, very cool. And the front, that's your Fuso, Mitsubishi Fuso, right? 300. There's a big Toyo tires printed there. Fuso, of course, Mitsubishi. Emblem is painted, which is cool. The acrylic not front line, but headlights are very, very clear as well. I mean, not much detail inside, just one bulb each, right? And of course, the this part right here has a couple of fog lights. I think these are fog lights. I'm not quite familiar with the truck. And 2 RWB printing on both sides. Of course, dual windshield wiper. The interior is black. And of course, this is a right-hand side or right-hand drive, like I said. And on the driver's side, yeah, they're pretty much the same as the other side. So, yeah. The rear has this texture right here for the ramp, right? And then back here, there's a HEC. Camera's out of focus. As you can see right there, there's a HEC 3 or RW3 HEC. I think this is the model number or the set number, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. No, I don't know what that is, but yeah, RW3-HEC. And unfortunately, the taillights are painted. It's not a deal breaker, but it's very unfortunate because everything else looks good except I don't know why they cheap out on the taillight. It would have been nice if these are lens or acrylic, but they use paint. So yeah, they're painted. The bottom or base, I should say, there's some detail here. You can see the exhaust, right? It's painted in silver. Got your gas tank. And there's a lot of open areas here, which might be somewhat accurate in real life because everything is in the middle, right? For trucks like these. So it might be somewhat accurate because it looks pretty bare bones. So how does this work? Let's see, because I haven't seen any video. Oh, okay, so you just pop out like that. Okay, nice. Let's see. Does this open? Oh, shoot. Did I just break that? Oh, okay. Okay, it's supposed to be glued. Ooh, that's not good. I mean, at least these studs are not broken. I mean, you can just easily put it back. And then if you want to glue it, because I think there's some glue residue there. So I think it's supposed to be glued. Not too worried though. See if I can line this up. But I swear, man, like I'm 3 for 3 for QC issues on event models. Like it's kind of, pissing me off if I'm being honest, because we pay premium price for these models and then you get these kind of issues, which is annoying. But yeah, So it pops out like this. I don't think there are any magnets here. Oh yeah, be very careful with these mirrors too. They're super soft rubber, right? So careful, be careful with that. And I don't know, how does it lock? I guess there's no magnet whatsoever, so it just sits on the back like that. Good roller, right? Well, I just want to see how this works, right? But you have to pop this open. Yeah, because it doesn't stand, it doesn't sit flat for some reason. Maybe that's how it is. You see this gap here? Let's see, right there, right? You see that gap? So it's not super flat on the ground, but I guess you can still technically do it. You can roll this car like that. And then, is that how it works? Oh no, it fall. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I mean, that's how it is. I mean, I'm not gonna play with this, but yeah, it's kind of cool. It's cool that you have a pair, you have a set. Of course, you have the car with the same color as the truck, so which is, and it looks special too because it's gold, right? But yeah, it's cool. I like it. Like I said, it's my first transport, so yeah, I think I'm gonna get a few more. So the Advent one, the Pandem, and I hope they release like a Liberty Walk one, because I know Mini GT released the Liberty Walk one in white, but that one has gone up in value like crazy. So I don't think I can get one anymore. Say it's hard for me to justify it. Maybe if I can get one used or open, an open box, maybe a little cheaper, then I can pull the trigger. But hopefully Pop Race make one, because they're technically the same Fuso truck, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's just, or maybe it's different. I don't know. But let me pull out the other RWB and put them side by side. I'll be right back. So I'm back. So here they are. They all look good, guys. So here's the gold one, right? And here's the purple and gold one, the LA Lakers RWB. Right there. Yeah, I don't know which one's my favorite. I think the purple one is still my favorite. I like the combo, the purple and gold. And also the exhaust is also painted in gold. But the thing is, which is weird, the engine is painted in silver. I don't know why they did that. But yeah, the inside or the engine detail is silver, and then the exhaust is gold. So I thought they were all connected. Right. So that's the purple one, and of course this is the Diecast SuperCon in Vegas. I was supposed to go there, but schedule just didn't line up. So here's the chrome silver one. So, and of course now they have their own, I mean not their own, but now I have the RWB transport. I'm pretty sure they're gonna milk this casting, by the way. So if you miss out on the gold or in this set, don't worry, because I have a feeling they will release like a RWB version, like for global, right? So let's just put this side by side. So now, obviously all these three are the same, right? Same casting, just different colors, just different paint colors, right? Of course. And this one, of course, this is still a 930, Porsche 911 930, right? RWB. But the only difference, let's see, let me just take this out of the way. Sides, in fact, let's use the gold one. I mean, of course, the wheels are different. Rivets are the same. Yeah, they're all the same. Even the windows are the same. The front end, I really don't see any differences. The canards are the same. Oh, maybe the this front right here, this part. I don't know why. I mean, the holes are maybe for the fog lights. Maybe not. Maybe they're just for air intake, right? Because this one's more, is closed off, or maybe there's like some sort of grill there on both sides, right there and right there. This one, unless I'm missing a piece, right? Am I missing? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing those two grills there in front. I don't think I'm missing any grill or any covers for those two holes, because I'm confident, because look at this artwork right here. There are two holes there. I think it's for air intake, right? So I'm not worried about that. So like I said, front end looks the same. Side mirrors, top view, they're the same. Wings, yeah, spoilers are the same size, same height. RWB printing the same, but yeah, it's just the exhaust system. Love it, and I can't wait for more Pop Rays RWBs. And like I said in my previous video, this year is the year of RWB. So if you're an RWB fan, you're gonna be happy because there's a lot of brands making RWBs this year. Tarmac, Motor Helix, Pop Rays. I don't know where Mini GT comes in that play, but I don't think they have RWB license. So I don't think they're going to be making any RWBs. So just the brands that I mentioned, Pop Race, Motor Helix, Tarmac, and then a lot more and other unlicensed brands. So, and if you're new to the channel, I don't mind if they're not licensed. I care about the casting. If the casting, gives me the best representation of the car that I love, then I will support them. We don't discriminate here in this channel. We like licensed and unlicensed here. As long as the model looks good, that's all that matters. So yeah, that's it for me today. And I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know which one here is your favorite RWB 930. You want with the, of course, these are all the same, but which color is your favorite? Silver, purple, gold, and which exhaust system would you prefer? Would you prefer the track version? So the exhaust is exposed like this. Actually, I can't quite see them because it's black. Let me pull this up. This model has this exposed exhaust system. So I don't know if you prefer that or if you prefer the more subtle one like this. So it's the cleaner version, if you will, right? So, but I do love the wheels on this one. Yeah, that's all I have, and hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.